In response to your request for some level 1 decorating videos, we're including this mini dragon dinosaur video. Perfect for a first birthday or a small child. Lots of ways to decorate it up. Hope you enjoy. For this project, we're going to use the quick icer. If you don't want to use that, just use your spatula. We're going to use a coupler for a figure piping tip, and we've got a number 7 figure piping or writing tip. These are miniature dinosaurs. So this is a 6-inch round that I've split and filled and put in the freezer for about an hour so that it's nice and firm. Longer than that, it's going to be harder to cut and you're going to have to wait for it. So I'm going to split this and put it on 2 separate 6-inch boards. You put your half cut round in the middle of the board, and I've switched up to a 10-inch round. I think that's going to fit better. It's going to give me a little more room for tail. So there's that one, and it gives me room for a second one. Smooth out any of your filling that's sticking out, and again, this is best with a cream filling. I've put some chocolate ganache in the middle. You just don't want something that's going to ooze out. I'm going to use my quick icer, and this is going to be quick. You want to get all the way down to the base, come up over the top, give yourself 2 stripes. Now you see why it's called a quick icer. I'm going to use a mini spatula just to smooth out the seam there and the seam there. Okay, I just want to knock down these edges and then wipe my spatula off. There you go, one final little wipe. Now he doesn't have to be super smooth because he's a dragon or a dinosaur and they don't have the most smooth skin. So now we're going to add his snout and his tail. So I'm going to start his tail here. So we're going to use this as a figure typing tip, which means we squeeze and let it build. Build slowly, round, circular motions, and we're going to come down and around. Now about here, we can start to do more of a circular motion so that his tail kind of has a curly cue. Adds a little interest. Release pressure smaller and smaller. And release. Now for the snout. We want 2 big fat pillows of icing. We're going to aim them this way. We're going to start just to a diagonal here, just on the edge of the body. Squeeze, let it build. Let it build. Big fat pillow. About there. So we want another, the same big fat pillow right on top. Got a little bubble there. Keep it moving. And end. We want to give him a nice fat little leggy. So squeeze and round motion, and his foot, and another foot. Show you that again. Nice round motion, foot, and another foot. And 2 fat nostrils, just a squeeze and a release. So I'm using a pastry bag here, a paper pastry bag, because it'll give us the most range of use with the least waste. So to start, I'm just going to make just a tiny clip in the end so I can make his toenails. This is a squeeze, release pressure, and pull. Squeeze, release pressure, and pull. Give him nice long claws. So now we want to cut just a little bit more off the tip, a little bit wider, and we're going to give him some polka dots. Want to keep them nice and flat against the body. Squeeze, circular motion. Squeeze, circle, and release. Give him some smaller ones on his legs. We've decided this guy's going to be green and purple, but he can be any combination of colors that you like. It's a real fantasy piece. Okay, I'm leaving some space in the middle because I am going to give him some spikes down the back and also at his collar. So for the spikes at his collar, we want to start down here and we want to squeeze, let it build and pull out just like we did the toes. Pull out and release our pressure. You may want to practice this one on the board just a little bit. You could also use some candy melt spikes for this if you wish. Down his back, we want to make him a little fatter at the base. And then come all the way down his tail. And at the end, we'll give him 2 spikes. We're going to give him teeth. It's actually the same motion as this, just a little skinnier, which means lighter pressure. So we want to squeeze and pull down. And you kind of want his teeth to be lots of different lengths. Kind of makes him a little sillier looking. Give him some teeth all the way around. Now we're going to take off our coupler here and use our white bag. Use the end for a figure piping tip again. Wipe it with your finger. And we're going to give him 2 big googly eyes right on top. We're going to embellish the eyes a little bit, give him 2 big googly circles. This is some black piping gel. You can use some black frosting, or you can use some of the black candy strips that they have at some cake decorating stores, even at Walmart. Let's give him a nice little eyelid here. This guy's probably a boy, but I'm going to give him eyelashes anyway. And there he is. There's our little mini dinosaur. Quick, easy, but really cute. And you get 2 for the price of 1. I just wanted to show you this one. This is actually done on a 10-inch board, but it's a 4-inch round cake, so it's really mini. Same thing this, you get 2 for the price of 1, but it's much smaller. Thanks for watching this week's video. We've included the recipe for decorating buttercream and royal icing in the description since a lot of you asked for it. Thanks again. See you soon.